Possibly in 2025. Just an idea though. What is up, VOD watchers? Welcome back to another VOD. It's the New Year's VOD. It's the New Year's VOD. It's the New Year's VOD. I gotta get water. Whoa, 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 whoa. I fucked it. I accidentally fucked it up. Hold on. There we go. We're good. Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for redeeming first. I'm very sorry. I did the link on the Discord and it was the wrong link. I forgot to switch it out. Hell nah. Where is he? Oh, thank you very much, Sky Guy, for finding a Pikmin that doesn't want to find you. What's up? Alright, hold on. I gotta get water from the fridge. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody who's in the new year. Look at that, Mr. 2026. That's what I call him. What's up, Minos? Welcome back to the stream. The reason your chat is hidden is because it's not meant to look, the background's not meant to look like this. Hello. You were a whole minute late? I'm sorry, Sky Guy. I didn't mean to be. Technically, when you think about it, considering how I'm supposed to stream at 4, I'm actually like a couple minutes early. So, think about that one. Oh yeah, today I'm going to be playing Okami HD. A reason why is because it's a new year, it's a new game. It's going to be a new year soon. I'm not beating Slime Rancher 2 this year. It'd be a tall order. And I figured I want to get a jump start into the new game that I'm going to play in January. So we're playing Okami HD. Why am I playing Okami HD? Frankly, if we're being honest with each other, I thought it'd be funny to make a white guy loves Japan joke. So, yeah. Sometimes you don't need complicated reasons for things, okay? Sometimes you can do them because you want to. It's a new year for you. That's true. It's true. Alright, let's get Okami HD running. I never know when you do. I just do know when it's every 2 days. It's supposed to be 4 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then sometimes Saturday. It was meant to be all the time Saturday. But sometimes on Saturdays I want to take a break. So sometimes I don't stream. So keep that between us. Keep that between us. But it's meant to be every Saturday, but it's turned into, it's just Saturday. Not what I'm trying to pull. What the fuck? Where is Okami? No, you gotta believe me. It's in here somewhere. Hold on. What the fuck? Does this work? Does this count? Is this gonna be okay? Fuck it, I guess. Whatever, this is what we're doing. It also tells of a wolf that risked it all to protect them. Chicago, America? Oh my fucking god, what? Controlling the very fabric of existence. Against a beast many times its size and banish the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant act ushered in an era of tranquility. He got the op. I don't know anything about Valorant, I'm sorry. This would be really funny if I knew something about Valorant. I could make a funny joke about it, but I don't know how. There he is! That's the wolf! That's the Okami. That's what wolf means in Japanese, by the way. Yeah, I'm cultured. Chicago, America. Oh my god, this fucking shit sucks ass. Chicago, Japan. Holy moly, this is so cool. Hey, you want to know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way, baby. Chicago, Japan. Let's fucking go. Dog America? Cringe. Dog Japan? Cool. Dog Japan, but in high definition. Oh, hell yeah. That's what we're talking about. Why the fuck is it trying to get me to use my keyboard? Is it gonna do this whole time? Hold on. What's up, Jax? Welcome back to the stream, man. I hope Final Fantasy VII was going well for you. There we... Why is it keep auto-detecting the keyboard? Is something being pressed down that shouldn't? Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for redeeming Pikmin. Damn, that one is loud. Alright, hold on. Okami HD keeps Thank you very much, Sky Guy, for gently lifting Calm Tikmin. It went very well. Very beautiful game. Awesome. Did you get better at a rhythm game? Hee. Keeps showing keyboard glyphs instead of controller. Why the fuck? Why would it be instead of keyboard glyphs? I hate Google so fucking much, dude. It's so Google is so bad. I'm sorry. It's genuinely the worst. All right, whatever. I'll reset the game. No. We'll change the options because I don't know if this is gonna work. Help and options. Then we'll go here. I tried to fix this before stream. I logged on. I do this shit before stream. You have to believe me. You literally have to believe me. I try my best to do this shit before stream. All right, there we go. I don't know why the fuck that is what it is, but easy does it, baby. Easy does it, baby. Not even that bad. All right. It's windowed for me now, but you guys should be able to see everything. All right. Are we back to the correct glyphs? We are back to the correct glyphs. All right. Amen. I still won in that universe. Awesome. It's Celeste all over again. It's not Celeste all over again. It's going to be okay. Don't even joke, lad. Don't even joke, lad. All right. It put like an extra 30 minutes on my time while speedrunning Celeste. Alright, let's play this game, huh? No, I am only playing this game for you, Jax. Of course. I know how much you love Okami HD. I know that you liked it, and the reason I'm playing it is partially because I want to, but also because I know you said it was good. So, in a way, it is because of you. What's up, Elite Triathlete? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Happy New Year and whatnot. Okami! I love it too. Hideki Kamiya, I know that guy. He blocks people on Twitter. Okami, I love it too. Hell yeah. I hope I like it. I don't know yet. Frank, listen. If we're going off first impressions, all I'm saying is that the controls were a little unrowdy. So, or a little rowdy. So, bad game, dare I say? 3 out of 10, perhaps? But speaking of rhythm game, you got the mobile Hatsune Miku one. You discovered it was a gacha game. That's a bummer. But it has the Kanton, Boogie, and Mesmerizer. Take what you can get. I like rhythm games. I like Osu. Proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Now, for those of you who don't know, in Japan, the cherry blossom is a tree. I'm sorry, dude. I love white guy Japan jokes so much. Because I was a white guy Japaner at the time. I was like, I gotta go to Japan. I really need to. I used to love it. And the thing is, it's not one of those things where like I'm embarrassed to do it. Like I was in band in middle school, and I'm kind of embarrassed in that. But I'm not embarrassed of being a white man who wanted to go to Japan. I think it's really funny. So for those of you who don't know, in Japan, Orochi is a snake with a lot of heads. Dare I say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heads. That's why they call him Orochi, because it's in Japan. It's 8. Oh means 8. Yep. Trust me on that one, huh? I'm an expert. Saw a lot of anime back in my day. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at an annual festival. They still do this, by the way. No, that's not true. 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 Hold on. Its blood red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed into them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. Now listen, I don't want to call Japan cringe or fake or thieves. What are the odds that both Japan and Greece come up with the idea of a big monster that's just a bunch of fucking snakeheads? Maybe it's not as original as a thought as I think it is. Maybe anyone could come up with a snake with a bunch of heads. But low-key, what's happening here? Did snakes just have more heads back then? Maybe back in ye olden times, you'd see like 8 snakes together. If only we had a convenient warp depot with us right now. If only we had a warp depot with what? with for snakeheads? Cherry blossoms in DC are beautiful in spring. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Fuck, I don't know there are cherry blossoms in DC. That's pretty cool. I've been to DC before. I don't remember it too well, but it was cool to be there. I think. Who was president when I went? I want to say Donald Trump. Maybe. It was probably Donald Trump, I think. Considering how he's been president for most of my like intelligent life, a mysterious white wolf appeared in the outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shira Nui. I know Shiro means white, so it might have something to do that. Considering, like, when did Obama get elected? Like 2008? Like, I was 4. I was 3 in 2008. Because my birthday's at the end of the year. So even though I was born in 2004, if it's 2008, I was probably 3. I was 3 for most of it. Yeah, I wasn't, like, mentally aware when Obama was around. And made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. This is based off the average sightings of Australia. That's why 2 countries came up with the concept. They both went there. I believe it. Hey, see, listen, you make a good point. Think about it. What is in the middle of Japan and Greece? If you needed to get to Japan from Greece by boat, what's in the middle? Australia. All right, I think you're onto something. Maybe humans are naturally afraid of packs of snakes. I don't know. The Australia thing seems more likely. All around the reflecting pool. I haven't seen that. Maybe I wasn't there. Maybe I wasn't at that point. Maybe I just didn't notice. I went when I was like 9. I think I went when I was in middle school, but I didn't know. Thousands of people come in spring. You should sometime. Water. I'll drink some. I do have some. I need some. The minute I start talking, my black raspberry lemonade suddenly becomes acidic. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Thank you very much, Jax, for deeming hydrate. Fuck, I didn't close the lid all the way. But that's water, you have to believe me. Refreshing. So they've assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi, but we know that's not the case, because the game's called Okami, not called Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Oh. Wait, am I crazy, or does Nagi also mean snake? I might be on coke, but I'm pretty sure Nagi meaning in English. Never mind, Nagi meaning in Japanese. Am I thinking of eel? That means calm? What am I thinking then? The quietness of the tranquil. Etymology Nagi Japanese. Okay, I was thinking of freshwater eel. Calmness of the sea, harmony and peace. Kind of ironic for a warrior to be called Nagi, you know what I mean? It's probably intentional. I could go for some unagi. I've literally never had it before, but I could go for some unagi. Okay, what the fuck's going on here, man? Boom, boom, bam. Nobody look at my fucking my tabs on the left, okay? Nobody look at that. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see it. You don't need to see that I've downloaded Tabletop Sim. It's just not important. Okay, I have a friend and he was like, "You want to play Tabletop Simulator with me?" And I was like, "Yeah." He hasn't hit me up to no, he did hit me up to do it. But I was busy that day. Okay, are we being funny right now? There we go. There we go, we're good. I have that too, if you ask me to play it. Well, the thing about I can't just be like hop on Tabletop Simulator, because you have to do stuff in Tabletop Simulator. It'd be like hop on Monopoly. And I think I would rather die than play Monopoly. So you know. Holy shit. The arrow sunk into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. He probably died. Nagasaki. Probably not that. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. And as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared. Probably Orochi, if I had to take a guess. Orochi stood. See, told you. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night, but Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. Oh my god, is Nagi gonna die? He's kind of an asshole, but I thought the irony of his name was funny. Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. More like the 8 faces. And it was then that the wolf appeared, as if to protect Nagi. It stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brightly, brilliantly. It was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. And Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Died and played Monopoly, but I like Monopoly. I hate Monopoly. This was my main source of Japanese mythology for a long time in media. I don't know shit about Japanese mythology, man. What do I know? I know Izanami was married to Izanagi, and Izanami made the world or some shit. Ryo Goku. I have no fucking idea. I have no clue. I'm learning so much right now about Japan. Wow, I tried to do the Deku voice. Can I do a Deku voice? Hey guys! No, that's a YouTuber voice. I think the YouTuber voice and the Deku voice are very close together. Wow! Japan is so cool. Listen, I say this, I'd like to go to Japan. I say this, I would love to go to Japan. The only reason I haven't is because it's expensive. Alright. Oh, the wind blew. It blew the breath away. If this game is anything like Patapon, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Alright, if any of you have played Patapon, you know what I mean. That game's kind of tedious as fuck. I think it's, for those of you who don't know, Patapon is a rhythm game for children. Where the faces on the controller correspond to beats. You need to do the beats in a certain order to activate certain moves for your army. And it's pretty tedious. I bought the remake. I enjoyed it as a child, but I bought the remake on Steam and I played through it all the way to the final boss. And let me tell you what, I didn't enjoy it that much. I keep thinking Chinese, Japanese, and Korean culture are like the same thing. Ooh, I would never do that. I'm too woke. I'm too woke. China's got the Zodiac. Korea has S-rank hunters, and Japan has Orochi. So I'm kind of worldly. I'm cosmopolitan. The story isn't legit though. It's mostly made up about myths for less important. It's mostly being straight up about myths for less important side characters. What? Hold on. The story is not legit. It's mostly being straight up about myths for important side characters. So like the main thing isn't real, or all the side characters are? The main thing isn't real and the side characters are real, or vice versa? Because that's what you're telling me, that the main thing isn't real, but the side characters are real. Just Japan and China. I don't know too much about Korea. I know in the military, you can't lose your bullets. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Man, to think I'm gonna have to take this guy down. Stream's been going for 20 minutes. We haven't even gotten to the video game yet. Shiranui refused to give in. With his last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly the black clouds overhead dissipated. And then the moon. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string, and one by one Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. I'm saying you should trust the lesser important characters as being real myths and not being made up as the main stuff like this. Yeah, okay, so I had it right. Yeah, I'm a genius. Oh no, I turned off my, hold on. I forgot, I turned off all of my things. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. Sorry, I'm a genius. I knew it to be true from the moment you said so. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. Kamiki. Is it Kamiki or Kamiki? Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, and then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. God, this game's gonna be fucking shit full of exposition. Oh my god. The thing is, this hasn't even brought up the actual game yet. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't played anything. It's been 20 minutes. Anyways, because he's the GOAT, they built a shrine for him. And Nagi's sword was christened the Tsukuyomi. That means something, dude. Alright, hold on, everyone. Me, you and the Japanese use words in an important way, and I don't know what the fuck that means. What the fuck? The Mangekyo Sharingan. Tsukuyomi is the god of the moon. So I imagine they're calling it the Tsukuyomi. They call it the Tsukuyomi, right? Whatever. I don't remember. I want to say, yeah, Tsukuyomi. Maybe it means moon god, maybe they're just calling it the moon sword, but it's the thing of it's the moon thing. That's what that means. They call it the moon thing. They're not slick. I have Google. You listen, if you want to be cool and majestic and like playful with the words you use, I'm just gonna use Wikipedia and make gross generalizations. All right, you can't hide from me. Read my messages. No, I'm sorry. Ow, fuck, my back hurts. I can't lean back because it'll the chair. I had a nightmare where my bed was covered in ants. Listen, I know you're setting read my messages. I don't want to finish that. They multiplied and grew, and the house got flooded with ants to the size of my arm, and there was this guy with you too. I just had that from the day. Dog, you gotta like... You need to listen to like ASMR or something while you sleep. Alright, I know a guy, he's into anime mommy ASMR. I can link you up with him. He's kind of freaky, but I'll tell you what, he doesn't have dreams like that. So if you're interested, DMs. I'm sure he can get you the good stuff. Since this is the game with all the gods, look forward to using your knowledge. Well, I'm kind of a genius, so this will work out. Trust me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not reading messages as much as I should. I do really want to get to the actual video game. I've repeated this several times. This will be the third. We are 24 minutes and 12 seconds into the stream, and I've yet to fucking move the dog at all. Hey man, listen, I need you to... So when I brought up the mommy ASMR, it was kind of, there's a reason the thing is, I'm not going to tell you the guy who listened to mommy ASMR. I did treat kind of as a joke. You know, you do you, pal. You do you. I don't know if that, listen, I need you to, I was using it as like a, wow, mommy ASMR. It's kind of like, whoa, it's crazy that someone would listen to that. What the fuck, dude? Oh wait, never mind, nobody can see it. Owned. So I don't, you know, Godspeed to you, brother. You know, you do what you want to do. I don't know if I'm in the same realm as that, but I'm looking for you. I'm rooting for you. Okay. Personally, I wouldn't have admitted to it. Personally, I wouldn't have admitted to listening to any kind of ASMR, mommy, femboy, or otherwise. But if you're comfortable in yourself, you're braver than me, and I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, to be secure in oneself. I don't have that kind of strength. There's more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed, and now you gotta fucking play the video game. Thank God, please, I beg of you. At least it's in engine now, at least. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. It was a joke, I'm dying. I thought you were being for real. I thought you were being for real. Sorry, you've mentioned your affinity for femboys before. I thought you were being for real. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This is just like when I thought you actually thought Morgan Freeman was in my Discord server. Alright, I'm a little stupid. I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize for being stupid, okay? I hope you can forgive me. That must have been weird. It's like, does this guy actually believe I'm listening to Femboy ASMR? The answer is yes, I did actually believe that. Is this the Tsukiyomi? You probably shouldn't pick it up. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. So this guy's gonna pull out the Tsukiyomi and Orochi's gonna come back. But that what? The real Jackie Chan is, of course, in the stream. Holy fucking shit, who is this guy, dude? Are you serious? This is the dumbest fucking thing ever. I'm gonna say it. Japanese people are up to no good. They're up to no good. Alright? The amount of times I'll see a Japanese person with no characterization go like, oh man, this important thing is kind of crazy. I'm gonna pull it out of the ground, and then an evil fucking spirit comes out of it. Is it too much? Is too much. If you made it American, you could at least rely on the stereotypes of Americans being greedy or something, and I'd be like, okay, I get where you're coming from now. Japan as a nation, I'm saying this, Japan as a nation needs to teach their fucking people to not pull strange objects out of the ground for monetary gain. Okay, it feels like everyone comes through this. Is this a common thing in Japan? Does this happen all the time? This isn't just an Okami thing, by the way. This happens like everything. Alright? They hear about one white guy called King Arthur who pulls one sword out of the stone, and it's just been centuries of just terrible things happening in Japanese media because some random guy pulls some shit out of the ground. Alright? Tell them to stop! Please! Naked Gun is now on Amazon Prime Video with ads. Whoa, I might watch that. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto... Do not speak those fucking words, bro. Do not speak those fucking words, bro. I'm being so fucking for real with you. Do not speak those fucking words. I'm being so fucking for real with you. If you say, there we go. All right, he's getting his ass out of there. This guy does suck ass, but at least he didn't fucking offer the evil prayer. What? What's up, Tony, dude? You say what a lot. you say what a lot. I'm noticing that recently. I remember a while ago, someone was talking in chat, and you said what with a question mark, and they responded to you with what with a question mark. And I think it was at that point I noticed that you know you're a curious guy. You're a curious guy. You're like, huh? You're like, what? What's going on? You know, you're an interrogative dude. What? Yeah, Jax gets it. Yeah, Jax gets it. Huh? What? Hmm? Well, I don't know what's going on. I just joined. Hey, man, I'm with you 100%. You're an interrogative guy. I think that's a good personality trait to have. It's good to be curious. All right. It's hard to explain this. Don't worry though. I'm gonna use my expert art skills to paint a pretty picture. Alright, it's been literally nothing for the past 30 minutes, so let's see what I've learned. So there's this guy, and he's a snake. Can I zoom in, or is that not allowed? I hate Paint 3D. I don't think it's good. Alright, so there's this guy, right? And he's a snake. And he's got 8 heads. Right? And he's a mythological Japanese snake. The whole game is Japanese. Alright, and he's this evil fucked up guy. He's a snake and he's got 3 heads. And he's like, "Hey, how do I zoom out? How do I undo this? Oh, like that. Hold on." He's like, "Hey man, I want sacrifices from your village." And the Japanese people are like, "Oh no, I hate sacrifices." And then there's this dog that shows up. And his name is Shiranui. Right? And he's like, "I also don't like your sacrifices." So Shiranui and a warrior whose name is Nagi with a big sword, they go to fight the snake. And the moon is like, "Hey man, I like your vibe." And so what happens is that the moon charges up the sword of the guy. So it's now the moon something. In Japanese, it's called the Tsukuyomi. Now, and Tsukuyomi means the moon god in Japanese. That's what the sword is called now. And then they banish the evil snake guy, whose name is Orochi, by the way. You do need to know him because he's back to life already. Okay. So then, Nagi, Shiranui. And then Shiranui dies in the fight and is immortalized in like a statue form. So now he's a statue now. And Nagi probably dies, I don't remember, but his sword is also taken to a shrine, because remember, it sealed away this guy. But now some dude just rolls up and he's like, "This probably isn't the sacred sword that sealed away the 8-headed snake." And he grabs it, and now Orochi is back because of this asshole. And that's everything that's happened in the past 30. So hope you're caught up. Sorry, hold on. However, there was one village that schemed to escape the terrible curse, the tidy settlement of Kamiki Village, which is the village that was protected by the dog. And Nagi, it's the village that Nagi is from, who is the guy from the sword, and that the dog protected. Okay, it was in that one place, of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. No, I'll find out the name of the blue guy later. No spoilers. This isn't Slime Rancher or Deltarune, alright? We don't need to play this game. Happy New Year, man. Wood Sprite suck. Oh my god, Wood Sprite. Why does her boobs look like a peach? Hold on. Hold on. It's intentional, it's intentional. Oh. Peach? Peach Japan? You see it. You see it? Alright, sorry, I just need to make sure everyone knew. You listen to those out of irony? Bro, listen, now I think you're being for real. I can't tell if you're joking anymore. Because it sounds like you're being for real, Minos. You can't be like, "It's a joke. I don't actually listen to Femboy ASMR," and then also drop, "By the way, that's how I found out I was bisexual." You can't drop that, bro. That's like a big anvil. I feel like a cartoon character, and you just cut the rope, and I got smashed through the floor. Happy New Year, Yodam. It's called the Moon Cave. The moon better be there. I get a respawn. The moon sword is there. Like my notification message is what this is my brand. I don't know. Get the femboy thing. Yeah, see you next year, Yodam. Oh, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Please stop showing up in my chat. You shouldn't. Do not see me next year. Personally, I don't get the femboy thing. It's just not my vibe, I think. And I'm gonna say it. I feel as though femboys are incredibly over-sexualized to kind of an extreme degree, to where every time someone mentions it, I gotta like be like, hold on, dude, I have an eyebrow for this. So I gotta be like, you know what I mean? Because it kind of the entire like idea is incredibly over-sexualized, so it makes me raise an eyebrow whenever it's talked about. I'm happy for you discovering yourself, Minos Prime, but just every time you bring up I'm like, yeah. I fucking love the ability to do this, man. This is goated. Like, Alright, is my eyebrow good? I can't tell. Yes, it is. Alright, we're back. We're good to normal. Yeah, so the guy with the sword. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. Oh my god. Can I at least brag to Minos Prime? This is I'm technically dating one. You can't. Listen, I'm not saying that you're not allowed to even mention the word femboy. I'm just saying, let's keep this nice and PG. Alright, I feel as though the concept is incredibly over-sexualized, and it's pretty easy to get really degenerate with it. And be like, oh, wooga, 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 oh man. You know what I mean? I feel like it's really easy to delve down that route. So let's keep our decorum. Let's, you know, be on your most professional game when you're referring to effeminate men in that manner, okay? You can brag to it. You can brag to it, of course. You can still talk about them. I'm just saying, you know? Keep a pocket square in your chest pocket. You know, it's... Alright, my mom's asking me if I want food. I would like food, please. Where's my mom? I think she's working. Yeah, well, she's gonna grab food on the way home. What do I want on the way home, chat? The answer is probably Chick-fil-A. Answer is probably Chick-fil-A. So yeah, you can brag about it. I'm not putting. There's no femboy ban. There are guidelines. All right, now let's move on. Let's move on from this. Can I please get 10 nuggets with BBQ sauce? What has transpired to bring about such a calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. I'm reaching the point where I'm forgetting this isn't DMs. Alright, I'm drinking every time someone says femboy. Well, you don't have to drink anymore. Well, if you guys want to continue, I'm trying my best not to be homophobic here. Alright, because I'm not trying to be homophobic. I'm just, like, the concept is just pretty over-sexualized, and it puts me on edge because I try to keep the stream somewhat PG-13. I know I swear a lot. Personally, that's just my vibe. I don't believe in swearing rules. But I try to keep the rest of the content vaguely PG-13. I know I saw a woman's bosom, and then I looked up a picture of a peach from Japan. Listen, I'm not saying I don't struggle with it. But, you know, it's just whenever I hear it, I'm like, oh! You know, like my ears perk up in case of danger, like I'm a watchdog, you know. And there's barbarians at the border, and or there's like a big snake guy with 8 heads, and I'm like, holy shit, you know what I mean? But yeah. All right. So, you know, I'm not trying to be like, you can't mention them at all. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You know, it's like a nuclear reactor. Listen, I'm not anti-nuclear reactor, but you gotta put on your suit. You gotta put on the hazard suit. Gotta put on the yellow, just to make sure we're all safe. Just to make sure we're safe with the nuke. Okay. There we go. I feel like I've managed to get my point across. Maybe I think I not my point across. I feel like I've been managed to keep my what is it? My opinion has been stated. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu now is well. I'm pretty sure Amaterasu is a dog. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. All right, hold on. Let's look up Amaterasu. I know that guy's a big guy. Well, I like tomboys. That's great, man. Watch Dogs? I love that game, but I don't remember any snakes. I wish. I wish I could, Hey, first of all, welcome back to the stream, bud. I hope you're doing well. Amaterasu is the goddess of the sun? I thought Amaterasu was the dog. She is the chief deity of the Shinto pantheon. No, there's like an evil guy in this. He's like a dog, and he has to fight the evil snakes. So, let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Like, this guy is the dog. This guy is the dog, and he fights the evil snakes. That's important. All right, we're dogging out. Okami Amaterasu. Oh, he's the dog of the sun god. He's the wolf of the sun god. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. Watch my dog, guys. The game. Nope. You are the dog. No one has to watch the dog. So I can admit to it was a joke, but I can. The shit I listen to is normal. I swear, if you say so, pal. You've already gone in too deep. Nah, I believe you. If it's on YouTube, it's probably chill. If it's on YouTube, it's probably chill. I think there were creative liberties, maybe. Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is Amaterasu. That's like the most important god that the royal family said they were descended from, although I doubt they say that anymore. Yeah, they probably don't say that. Well, if you paid to watch, I don't know then. Paid to watch what? Watchdog? I don't think anybody here is paying to watch me. Other than like an internet bill. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. There is one person. Hold on, let me scroll up. Do we have a sub? You're right. You're right. Elite triathlete. Elite triathlete has given me bits. I don't think he's paid to watch me, but he has paid to watch me, I guess. It's not like if he didn't pay, I'd be like, get out, get out. I wouldn't do that. I'd never do that. But he has paid while watching me. You have no idea how awkward this conversation was for me. Hey, brother. I'm rooting for you. Listen, it's not that big of a deal. Listen, alright, it's important for you to know. Let it roll off your back like you're a mountain and it's a waterfall. Like you're a cliff. Alright, in a week, I won't remember this, and neither will anyone else. Well, I'll remember everything because I love everyone who watches me, and I remember all the fun facts and tidbits. I remember everything. I try to. But everyone don't forget. It's not that big of a deal, brother. You'll be okay. I won't remember it next year. That's right. Good. Yeah. I won't remember it next year. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. So in Japan, that means Japan. In Japanese, that means Japan. Pro tip. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho. Ooh hee hee hee. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh my god, there was a beetle in her clothes. If it has the ability to speak, then that guy's a fucking pervert. If it has consciousness, it's a sex criminal. It's a sex criminal. Kill him. Kill him. Were you napping in my clothes again, bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Holy shit, someone used a magic card that clears your opponent's side of the board. That's not an actual magic card, right? I can't pull that shit off because it's already next year. I'll show you just how great I am and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. I've played Magic the Gathering. I don't remember the magic card that clears your opponent's side of the board. Although I guess you mean like theoretically. This is the whitest you've ever been. Again, did I say again? Fuck, what did I do? What did I say? And I said again behind it. It's one of the first Yu-Gi-Oh magic cards. Oh, yeah, no. Yu-Gi-Oh's fucked. That game is evil. Alright, there's something nefarious in Yu-Gi-Oh. There's like Satan incarnate baked within that game. So I 100% believe that. I don't know who Isun is. How? Listen, you can't be like, this is the whitest you've ever been. I can't believe you don't know this minor deity in Japanese mythology. What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. You look kinda familiar. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Holy shit, he ate the bug. There is a monster card that has effects that reset the whole game? That sounds miserable. That game is evil. There's a reason I played one game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And went, I'm never fucking doing this again. Magic the Gathering is, I think, a better balanced game. A handsome guy like me should never have to be covered in wolf slobber. Well, some people would go so far as to say you deserve worse. And I would also be part of that. Alright? I think you deserve to get crunched. Not the prize sword Denkomaru. Meanwhile, by the time this bug is fucking talking all this shit, there's some like bad stuff happening. What's that growling sound? My stomach. Fee fi fo fum, motherfucker. You're about to find out what that means. I think I spelled it wrong. Holy shit. Holy shit, look at that. Oh my god, Isun is in Toho? I don't know Toho that well. Look at this! If you look up Denakmaru, only one thing pops up. That's crazy. That is insane to me. Only one person in the entire internet has ever misspelled Denkomaru. And it's this guy on DeviantArt. Hey, shout out Anonymous Randomist. That's probably the name for some random thing. Okay, so Denkomaru is from Okami. So I don't need to worry about that. And why is it so dark anyways? Oh great god Amaterasu, I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. I've played Class of '09. I really liked it. I think Class of '09 2 is also really good. Class of '09 3 I did not enjoy that much. But no, I've played all three of those games and they're pretty great. Two of them are pretty great. The last one does have some winners. Though it has some heaters, but it's like freakier. In like a bad way, I think. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. Is that the fruit? The big thing on the tree? Wow. This is really a Focus M kind of game. Listen, I'm kind of stupid, I think. I'm not the smartest guy ever. I don't have the best grades, even though I probably should. But what the fuck is that? I'm not doing that. There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. What's happening? It's not working. Maybe it's the gyroscope. Maybe I accidentally turned the gyroscope on when I shouldn't have. Alright. No gyroscope. Maybe it's better now? Oh, wait. Are you for real meant to do the gyro? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Is it gyro for the camera, or does the no camera mean no camera? Maybe I'll try gyro camera. You brought me here to cook crack? I was a big fan of the child porn wing joke in the Class of 9-3. He's a 1-inch tall samurai who used his cunning to survive on the way to the capital. Listen, man, I don't want to be mean, but you didn't need to do that. If you're like an inch tall, you could probably just like walk in the middle of the night. So. Oh, hold on. Let me calibrate, I guess. Place controller on a stable surface. So now maybe this should be camera. Well, I changed the gyro, so maybe I didn't need it in the first place. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on. We're actually playing the game. We're trying to play the fucking game now. I don't mean to insult Sakuya, but when thank you very much, Tony Dude, for getting jump scared by a common Pikmin. I don't mean to insult Sakuya, but when a god who's been around for centuries and has to revive an ancient god to protect a village that she can no longer protect, I think you're fucked. Amaterasu's like the goat, though. You know what I mean? Like, if you, like, it would be in Space Jam, they went back and they, like, found Michael Jordan again. So, better keep our eyes peeled. We can use the right pad to look around. LB changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Well, that's the gyro. I don't want that. So the right stick, what it does is what the right stick does is it changes the camera like a little bit, but it doesn't go up or down. I don't think. I don't know. What the fuck? I'm not gonna be able to play this video game. Can you fight a bunch of bugs and stuff on the way? That is pretty funny. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the okay, I got it. It's a save state. I hate him, dude. I need him gone. Okay, let's turn off the gyro. What do I need the gyroscope for, bro? Hold on. Maybe it's my fault for having it. What do you need the gyro for in Okami? What? Motion controls. What is this? What is happening here? Am I on fucking coke? Am I high right now? I don't know if this game is gonna be as good as a Dog's Life game for the PS2. I hope it is. Okami, okay. Do you need a gyro controller for Okami? Do I need a controller? Docked mode, split Joy-Cons. As someone who originally played it, I would say handheld mode because of the touch interface. The game is made for that console because of the brush mode. Being able to play for this touchscreen is my favorite way to play, but motion controls are a close second. Both let you use the brush quickly and efficiently. So, okay, hold on. You're meant to use the motion controls for the brush. What the fuck is the brush? Via gyro to mouse, maybe. Okay. Touch. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking is happening right now. Hold on. I'm figuring this out. This will make sense to you. Nope, we're figuring this out now. I don't need to play for 5 more minutes. Read that chat. I'm busy figuring stuff out. I'm busy reading. You don't need one. You don't need one. You're not playing the Wii version. This will make more sense. Hold on. I got this. So what I'm thinking is that this game was made for the Wii, and you're meant to point the Wiimote beep, 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 at the TV, and you're meant to draw like shapes. And so what I'm gonna do is use my mouse and keyboard to draw the shapes. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. We can change it later. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not, oh wait, no, this is actually a good time to test if this works. I tried to fix the text-to-speech yesterday. It's not pointing out, which isn't good. Why isn't it? Does he not speak? Try this one more time. I don't know if I want him to just sit there and then the only time he speaks, I want him to move up. Okay, so he doesn't move, which is cringe and bad. So I might need to disable.
I'm mute, sorry.
Yeah. Alright, that's not good. I gotta fix that later. How am I gonna fix it? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Alright, so the gyro motion controls have now been figured out. The goat is back, and by the goat, I mean me. Yeah, I'll save. Why am I so short? How many save states do I get? Am I allowed to find out? Just make him next to you, like chilling, like you're his father. Yeah. I'll make him. I'll bring my child, I guess. Hold on, let me grab him. Oh, there he is. I'll put him a little further to the right. The only place I can move him is on the screen, by the way. So if you're wondering why I keep switching back to darkness, that's why. There we are. He'll speak when spoken. I like him. I love this guy. I fucking love this guy, dude. Listen, I figured all of this out without using any of those fucking paid programs, and I was so proud of it, and I have to do it again, which is a pain in the ass, but just look at that guy, dude. Hold on. The bottom of him cuts off because of where the TTS machine is. There we are, we're good. You know what? Let's pause. Let's not play the game. I don't want to anyways. Wow. I have no tools. I have the Divine Retribution equipment. That seems pretty good. Look at all those pots. Just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press X to bust them. Alright, that didn't work out. Way to go, my furry friend. Okay, but when I call someone my furry friend, they're like, wow. That's not true. I don't know a lot of furries. At least I don't know a lot of people who self-identify as furries. I'm sure I know a guy who definitely falls into it based on his preferences, but I don't think he identifies as one. I don't think he's here right now, so I'm not gonna say him. Whoa, for a ball, get a load of that. That chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press A to jump, and then press A again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly so you jump really high. Whoa, okay, so you can climb on walls. Someone called you one for being a Sonic fan? Listen, I like you, Jax. But you understand the idea of Sonic fans. I would go so far as to say maybe a third to a half of all Sonic fans are furries. And those numbers are too high at that point. You know what I mean? For like the average community, I think those numbers are too high. You're getting those numbers in like Undertale, Deltarune circles, okay? Deltarune and Undertale are just super popular so that it doesn't come up. I can understand why they would call you that, and they shouldn't, because I don't believe you are one. But I do understand why they assume that of you. Alright, stand strong against them. Oh shit, you like Sonic? Jax is the biggest Sonic head I know. Alright, I remember you were posting that stuff from Roblox Sonic, I think, Minos. Maybe it was somebody else, but Jack knows it. Jack knows Sonic Ball, kind of. Looks like the bridge is out. If only you can use your special move, and then it's like the A button. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Do not call me that. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul, but that's what they say. It'd take all day to explain. Oh, this is like calligraphy. Do I gotta draw a bridge? That's fucking weird. Nice. There's a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many brush techniques that use divine power, a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13, and each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. I'm trying to close my right eye, but the thing is, the screen is on the right side, so I can't tell, and if I'm looking, then it won't see my right eye to close it. Weird. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity, but when the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. Jesus, bro. This game, I hear this game is great. I hear this game is good. Unfortunately, I don't think I've gotten there yet. I don't think I've gotten to the video game. I'd love to. Listen, this game seems fucking dope, but I River of the Heavens. The River of the Dude. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm good. Fuck, holy shit. Exposition City, population me, dude. Also, the Crush 40, the one who sang Live and Learn and All of Me, sang a song for Outcome Memories, a Roblox Sonic.exe fan game. I played Outcome Memories, by the way, at Minos Prime. So, yeah, Jax probably knows all about that. But I've played Outcome Memories one time. Personally, I don't like it as much as I like the other one, but I didn't like the other one that much either. Rolling around at the speed of a Cheeto. It couldn't be that little pubble. I'm busy playing the game. Get off my back, Isun. Oh, that's him. I'm gonna go up here first. Wow. Look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? There's one missing. I guess I have to draw the missing star. Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press RB to hold the brush and then X to draw. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing. This is hard. This isn't gonna work out. This is not gonna work out, bro. I can't do this. I can't do this, dude. Press control and then tap mouse. What the fuck? What the fuck? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? Just a dot? Thank you very much, Tiny Dude, for redeeming Hydrate. What the fuck is this, dude? Am I having a fucking issue? Oh. I know this is the right way to do it. Press RP to hold the brush, and then tap X. I might be stupid. I might be stupid. Oh my god, I might be dumb. I might be dumb. Oh my god, I have... Who the fuck is Yomigami, bro? What the fuck is this video game? I am trapped in a fever dream of my own creation. Why is Yomigami from Okami? I thought it was meant to be Japan. I thought this was video game Japan. What's going on? I'm sorry for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. Bro doesn't know Yomigami? I looked him up on the internet! His fucking first wiki page was to Okami! Once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the 13 brush techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. How about you give me the fucking power to not need to read exposition anymore, buddy? Japan, that's fucking Japanese. He's got Japanese on him now. I feel like I'm fucking losing my mind. He just said he was the god of rejuvenation, right? He just said it. I know. He just told me to restore the river of heavens. I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. I can't fucking do it, dude. By the way, for anyone who's interested in playing Final Fantasy VII, the first pseudo boss fight you do, Cloud says to attack while the main guy's tail is raised up, and when you attack near when the guy's tail is raised up, the guy kills you. So you gotta understand my headspace coming into this game. I just dealt with negative exposition. I just dealt with exposition that is literally wrong and incorrect, and I died in a boss fight. And now I'm dealing with, oh my god, I'm Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Holy shit, that's Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. You can use this to heal the riverbed. You can use this to heal the riverbed. I'm gonna blow my head off. There's a lot more weirder games. I don't need a game to be less weird. I just need it to be fucking intelligent with its fucking exposition. Maybe the game's for children. Maybe this is my fault. I wonder if drawing some stardust. It's one thing to fix a bridge. How would I do that? Okay, so Just how I do it. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing. It's me. It's me. It's always me, bro. Oh, I just fucking slather this shit on. Alright, that's easy. That's easy enough. I did beat this at 8 years old. I fucking probably, it seems very easy because every time you fucking look away for a minute and you accidentally press the A button, it'll tell you exactly what it said. Hey, hey, hey. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. Hey, that was Yomigami, the god of... Hey, hey. You weren't paying attention? Hey, you weren't paying attention? That was Yomigami. Hey, hey. Use the brush to restore the... You're looking at... Restore the river. So, I'm not that much smarter. You know? I'm not that much smarter. I thought I had to draw the fucking constellation instead of the dot. But, you know, I just... Save me. When it's full, it can revive its owner if he or she dies. Why are you saying he or she? There's only one guy here and it's gonna be me. Use Amaterasu's pronouns, motherfucker. You don't need to he or she this one. It'd be harder if it was in a language. If it was in a language I didn't understand, it probably would be a lot tougher. You're right. You make a good point. You make a good point, don't you, dude? You ever play games and like they'll use really obnoxious words in English that you don't know, so you have to look it up? I'd probably fucking hate that. So you're a stronger man than me. I knew that door had a lock on it. Everyone was making me feel like I was losing my mind. I don't know what that reference is to. I'd like to apologize. The reason I held off on reading it for so long is because I thought it would come to me, and I just don't get it. Let's play the video game now. We're out of the tutorial. I gotta go get the fruits. Hold on, I gotta go get the fruit people. I didn't get the fruit people. I left them behind. Markiplier. Oh, I don't watch Markiplier. I don't think I was ever gonna get that reference. I will watch Iron Lung when it comes out because I love Muubody, but I don't know that. I don't know him. Well, just in case, you know, there's food in it. I don't know why do I have less yen? Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm a greedy bastard. Who the fuck is Green Markiplier? Jacksepticeye? I've never saw him either. I wasn't any of the... I didn't really watch any of them. PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Wasn't really my vibe. Alright, let's go fucking save this guy in a peach. Because in case you didn't remember, there is just a dude in a peach, and I don't know how to save him. I'm gonna... You can't... What do you mean? I can do this, watch. Are you even trying? Fuck you, buddy. I don't like this guy. I think he's a prick. That isn't a Markiplier reference at all. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, that's a bummer. Hey, well, I didn't know. I believed you. So, listen, if you didn't tell me that, I'd be none the wiser. Oh, they have a map in this. I'm not going to play the game anymore. I'm just going to follow the map. This is what I do in, like, Zelda games. I only saw some of PewDiePie's Minecraft videos or South Park games. I never saw any PewDiePie Minecraft. He wasn't my Minecraft guy. People were like, PewDiePie brought Minecraft back to life, and I'm sure that is true for most people, but I played during, like, the decline, I think. I was playing Minecraft in middle school, which is 2016, 2017, 2018. Notably not the peak years of Minecraft. So, PewDiePie can suck my nuts. Ugh, I don't need him to tell me to play Minecraft, alright? Was that a Diary of a Wimpy Kid reference? No. But I wouldn't put that past me. I only played because Ozzy is the same. Dog mode. Bark, 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 bark. Speaking of movies, by the way, while I'm on here, because I mentioned it, and now you're forced to watch me get off. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. 99 in 2025. Look at that. Look at that. 99. I'm watching one movie tonight. I'm watching a movie tonight, and I'm gonna reach 100. I recently watched The Thing. I saw Marty Supreme. I thought Marty Supreme was really good. I thought Marty Supreme was very good, by the way. If you have the option to see Marty Supreme, I'd recommend it. It's very American. So if you're like, yeah, you like someone picking themselves up by them bootstrap, it's not about table tennis as much as you think. Okay, movie addict, don't call me that. I'm sleeping to this. Hey, you have a good night, Minos. Alright, thanks for watching the stream. I hope you had a happy new year. Okay, so for him to speed up, you just have to be running, I guess. Oh wait, that's a sign. What does it say? Fountain of Nagi. Nagi? What's his name doing here? Well, it's probably where you get the guy. Good night then. Well, I don't know. I thought that's what you meant when you said it. If you didn't mean that, then you don't have to go to sleep. I thought that's just what you meant when you said it. I thought that was just your way of saying that you're going to sleep. My apologies. I didn't know. I love your insightful chats. I consumed dumpling. Doughy balls made from grain. You can really tell when this fucking game came out, because I can bet your ass if this came out in the year of our Lord 2025, they would not explain what a rice ball is. No, I am sleeping to this. Yeah, okay. I just didn't know if that meant that you're going to sleep right now. I assumed it did, but if it's not, then I don't make me force you to go to sleep. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like, sleep now, although it is quite late for you, so it might actually be in your best interest. It's a statue of Nagi. We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the White Wolf Shiranui. So here's the thing that is making me like, whoa, right? I just left YouTube turn off my alarm, so I didn't hear what you said. Hey, you have a good night. You have a good night, man. Happy New Year. For this game, is what I'm thinking about. It's weird that they're calling the White Wolf Shiranui and then this guy's Amaterasu. I guess it's Amaterasu taking dog form. Personally, I would think it was Shiranui harnessing Amaterasu's power. But whatever, I guess he is Amaterasu. Where are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See, that sword's in really bad shape. The god sure didn't do much to protect this place. Probably go this way, I guess. I hope I run into some more Japanese food items, and it goes, doesn't Nagi's broken sword there bug you? A little bit, but I'm busy fucking getting money. I'm busy getting money. What's the phrase? I would never. What's the phrase I would never say because I love women too much. Fucking bitches get money. Oh. I like this. I think this is fun. I think this is a fun mechanic. How'd you get so good? Exactly, who are you anyways? Hey, there's another constellation. Alright, I won't fuck this one up this time. It's a seahorse. Everybody knows about the seahorse. That doesn't look like that much like a seahorse, I guess. It's a dolphin. No, it's me. Whoa, what the fuck? It's the Tachigami. Oh my god. It's Zacian. And Sif from Dark Souls. Holy shit. I can't believe it. I think I'm going to bed now. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Tony dude. I know. Being international, you know. Everybody's celebrating New Year's at a different time than I am. It's 4 p.m. afternoon for me, but for Tony dude it's like 11-ish. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. Okay, so what I'm picking up is that the world has kind of gone to shit. Like a lot. And that in that time, a bunch of like these minor gods have had to like run away and hide and stuff. Which isn't good, obviously. Don't want that happening. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. I'm not looking up Tachigami. Normally I would. Whenever there's something Japanese, I do want to look it up. I think it's fun and whimsical, but it's probably just from this video game, so I'm not gonna. That was the god Tachigami, master of the power slash. Ooh. The wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi. When Shiranui died, the wolf's power was split into the 13 brush gods. So Shiranui's the one with the power of the brush. Anyways, I've never seen this power slip. My mom brought home nuggets from McDonald's. So I'm gonna slash this fucking rock. And, oh, okay. Draw a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I didn't think you had it in you, Furball. Every time I look to the right, by the way, that's because I'm looking at the OBS. So, chat is over there, the stream quality's over there. A lot of important things are on the right side of the screen. That's why I keep looking over there. Maybe, hold on. Hear me out, because now it looks like I'm looking at the game. I gotta move my little guy, but he's not that big of a deal. I can't flip him. I cannot flip him horizontally. Because he's an image reaction. Oh, I don't want to like leave him there. Whatever, I'll send myself back. I like this negative space anyways. This game is kind of neat. I do want to continue playing the actual video game. If you're Shiranui, reborn, that means you can master all 13 techniques. Alright, I'm gonna go get my nuggets. But don't worry. I just had a GPU spike. What the fuck? I've already downloaded a virus. God damn it. I'll put on the finest entertainment. I'll be right back. Hello. Alright, the name of the game has changed. I have food now. And the important thing about food is that I want to eat it. But here's the thing. Eating is hard while playing a video game. So I actually need this game to become more exposition-y so that I can finish my McDonald's chicken nuggets. Okay, that's what we're looking for here. Ugh, how do I want to do this? The desk is only so large. The desk is only so large. I don't have infinite room, you know what I mean? And even if I did, my wingspan isn't massive either, so ideally everything would also be in arm's reach. Why is the game silent? It's because I made him silent. I'm sorry, Okami. Alright, for those of you who really wonder and want to know, 10 McDonald's chicken nuggets and fries. Not, it doesn't include the fries, it's just and fries. Medium, I think, with barbecue sauce. I went up there. My parents were like, "Are you staying over at your friend's house tonight? Because it's dangerous to drive because a lot of people drink and drive on New Year's." So, I gotta text my friend. Hold on. I have something for this. I thought I had a text box that said I'm eating right now. But maybe I don't. Move, why do you want to tell everybody you're eating? I know, it's definitely in here. Eating right now. There we go. Nom 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 nom. There we go. I don't want people coming in and being like, "Oh, this guy's just silent. You know, why is he pausing? Why is he, you know, I'm coming in the stream, he's not talking as much as I want him to speak." Well, guess what? I'm eating. I'm hungry. So that's like a reason. Alright, let's get some more exposition, huh? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. Oh my god, I have to walk all the way back. Alright, well. God, if only. Listen, alright, this game is pretty cool. This game is pretty cool. I'm glad it just let me do that. I think a lot of games for children would have been like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Hold up. Oh. Mama. What? Press X to use his power against them. Look, Amy. You caught them off guard and turn them black and white. They're easy prey for your brush, no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them a power slash. Okay, but I get like ample time to do whatever I want. Doesn't seem that bad. You obtained ink bottle. Bottle full of ink. Bless my ears with your mukbang. I guess this is a mukbang. I'm a genius. I got a cherry tree rank for each item in the results screen. That's a Steam achievement that says how good I am. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Enos Prime. I gotta text my friend if I can stay over. I knew my best bud. He was driving people back from New Year's one time, and a drunk driver fucking smashed into his taillight. So it's probably safe for me to not drive. I don't think I'll be in any trouble, but if I stay the night, I can drink, because I won't be driving back afterwards. I don't know if they want me to drink though. Maybe I get crazy when I'm drunk, and I don't remember. I don't remember being crazy when I'm drunk, but here's the thing. Would I know? Maybe I'm super cringe. I don't know. I don't get that wasted. I think the most I've ever drunk was 3 Mike's Hard Lemonades. So I'm not exactly the hardest drinker in the world. I tried to have an adult drink for my birthday. I say adult drink like I'm not really an adult. I tried to have a cocktail. It was called Berry Delight, and I was like, well, listen, you know, it's my first real kind of cocktail drink. I guess I'll get something that seems pretty easy to drink. It had like dark rum and black liquor, which, from what I've been told from people who drink more than me, is kind of a crazy fucking thing to drink for the first time. It's a little strong. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't drink it. I didn't finish the cup because I didn't want to. It didn't taste very good. You know, that's the thing. And like my parents were talking about it. Sorry, I'm gonna go in for another nugget. The start of that sounded eerily similar to like the Windows boot up sound. But no, my parents were like, you gotta get a little bit more hair on your chest before you try that. And I'm gonna be honest. Peer pressure and the expectation of men in society is clearly more damaging than I had ever really thought it was. Alright? I think the expectation for men to grow hair on their chest in order to drink harder beers is, or drink harder alcohol is insane. Because frankly, it doesn't taste very good. Frankly speaking, it doesn't taste that good. You know what I mean? You're talking with food in your mouth? No, a little bit. If you can understand the words I'm saying, then that's the only thing I'm trying to accomplish here. But no, I think saying hair on your chest could also apply to drinking sewage water. You know, I think society has bad expectations. And I think it's weird because societal cultures will be like, sleep with your baby and talk to your baby so that they learn how to speak. And you're like, wow, we really figured that one off the jump immediately. That was a good thing for society to figure out. And then societal expectations will be like, you need to drink more shitty alcohol so that you can drink more shitty alcohol. It's like, damn, this sucks. You know, beer is only good for a couple things, and one of those things is protecting yourself from... Fuck, what's it called? What's it when the water's bad? I'm looking it up. It's all good. I eat on stream all the time. Thank you, Jax. That's true. Cholera. For those of you who don't know, I can't pull this up. This will fucking get me banned off of Twitch. Cholera is a disease that happens when your water is polluted with sewage. And the only way to get rid of cholera is to go through the sewage process. Is to get through the brewing process. You gotta clean the water. You gotta kill the bacteria in there, and the brewing process does that. So famously, when the big first cholera outbreak in England happened in London, the people who worked at the bar did not get cholera. They were perfectly fine, and the reason why is because they just drank beer instead of water the whole time. Which sounds kind of crazy to just never drink water, but fuck it, man. Beer was cheap back then. I think beer was cheaper than water. When you think about it, maybe it was a good idea. I've got a bad feeling about this. Man, I gotta go that way? Okay. Thank God there's no fucking fall damage in this game, or else I'd be in trouble. Maybe I can rejuvenate him. Maybe I can rejuvenate him. You don't want to do the slash, because if you do the slash, I think he dies. I do recognize that I said I don't want to do the slash, and then I immediately slash vertically, and I'd like to apologize for almost assassinating that guy. I really didn't mean it. Seems like everyone here is like a statue. You don't have time to... Fuck you, man, dumbass. It's important to read. Seems to me like everyone here is a statue. Oh, maybe it's the Orochi. Maybe it's the Orochi. Whenever you look at them, you get like paralyzed or some shit, right? I don't know. It's been a while. It's been an hour fucking 30 of exposition. I forgot one part of it. No. Like a cockatrice. Okay. Is anybody inside? Doesn't look like it. Okay, goodbye. Imagine we didn't have modern medicine. Personally, I'm pro modern medicine. I'll say it. I'll be brave. And frankly, listen. I'm about to talk about anti-vaxxers actually. I'll come back when everybody's alive. I don't really want to go into everything right now. I'm pretty sure. No, I'll go into all the houses. It's probably important. There was this guy on the internet who was like, I'm anti-vax, but I'm only anti-vax for the newer things. You know? Like MMR, like the MMR vaccine, the polio vaccine, they're all important. I just don't trust the COVID vaccine and the newer ones. And like, being anti-vax is bad. But if you're gonna be anti-vax, I'd much rather you be like, I don't trust the government to deliver the COVID vaccine than I don't think polio is real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I also don't trust the government. You know? But like, yeah, you know, you should get your vaccines either way. But if you're gonna be anti-vax, you should probably be anti-vax only for the new stuff. You really don't have to go in the houses, don't worry. Fuck! I don't know, I just saw him and I kind of felt bad. I kind of felt bad because he was like, listen, it's important to get your child vaccines for measles. It really felt like a crossing of like the anti-vax and the anti-vax and everybody else who actually gets their vaccines. It was like, hey, I'm anti-vax, but this is important. We need to keep measles out of our country. And they were like, you're still anti-vax, die, which is, you know, it's not good to be anti-vax, but you know, I felt for him. He was trying to be with everyone. He was trying to be one with the people, and the people on Twitter didn't like that. This guy's strong. Not strong enough for me though. Oh, it charges up. Okay. I should probably text my friend. I haven't done that yet. I've been busy eating. Ow. Fuck you, man. God forbid a guy explore. Okay? God forbid a brother look around homes. Maybe it's dark outside. Let's go find somewhere high up. I remember going high up. I remember that. Do I gotta go back? I was looking around. Do I gotta get on top of the giant orange? Let's go back to that sacred deck we were on before. I'm trying to be there. Why do you love invading people's privacy so much? Privacy isn't real. You don't own it, and I reserve the right in real life too to go into whatever homes I want to. If I'm interested in what's in your house, you should let me in. Alright, I'm just saying that's how the world should be. Why does he keep saying this? I feel bad for the people that own homes and RPGs because of shit like this. I don't. Alright, let me in. Hey, knock knock, buddy. Do you have any breakable objects in there? Hey, man. I'm just here to talk. Alright, home invasion is cool. The sun's not shining. Oh no. Okay, I'm halfway done with my meal. I'm on to the fries. 10 nuggets is actually a lot. Hey. I don't want to impose, but would you mind? But would it be okay if I stayed over tonight? If you can't have it, if you can't have me, I understand. But there are a lot of drunk drivers on New Year's, and my parents don't want me driving. There we go. That wasn't him texting me back, by the way. That was someone else. I'm on Discord right now. You should let me in because I said so. The man didn't realize he was in America. I'm anti the Second Amendment just so that I can break into more people's houses and I won't get shot. That's why I'm Second Amendment. Other than for me, by the way. No one should have guns except for me. Fuck it, make that for the entire world. Not a single villager can move a muscle. Or is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? Probably. You're not gonna stay there forever. That is a good reason. You get it. You understand partial bullet. This is why I'm not gonna break into your house. Okay? I'm glad to see someone on my side on this. If only the sun were out to light our way. Could you draw a circle in the sky? I understand, bro. Jesus. He's not letting me. He's not letting me because I can't play RB. I can't press RB. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, it'd be a different story. Oh. Because because I have the power of Amaterasu, and Amaterasu is the goddess of the sun. Sorry, I just can't deal with this guy. What the fuck is the Third Amendment? No home invasion? Am I stupid? What is that? Am I stupid? What's the Third Amendment? Oh, I'm not a soldier though, so you know, it's easier to do the Second Amendment. That's the name of the sun god, so it'd follow that you have the ability to draw the sun. Yeah, no shit, buddy. You could even turn night into day. Wow, you're a one-in-the-mill guy, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. Well, your grandfather had a way with words. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. You make a good point. They did not let it have the sun of the Japanese flag. There's no way. The celestial brush. Third Amendment is grandma's apple pie. I would never get rid of the Third Amendment. Not that I don't think I've ever had my grandmother's apple pie. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Hey, good night, Minos. Good luck, buddy. Holy shit, it's an old guy. And he really likes oranges. He must be the village elder, because his house is the oldest, or the biggest, and he likes oranges. I'm a fucking genius. And never fucking forget that. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Mr. Nagi. It's true, it's me. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. It can't be. Our story is 100 years old. Woof. Looks a lot like that statue, huh? Hey man, fuck you. Where'd Amaterasu go? No need to growl like that. You're kind of a dick. Maybe I should kill you and become village elder. Maybe I should start taking sacrifices from Japanese villages. Yarg, I'm gonna eat ya. I'm not one to mince words, I just state the facts. Fuck you, bro. Holy shit. Goons! What the fuck is that? It probably means battle in Japanese. Hold on. It's time to lock in. Those are the monsters that must have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. Holy shit, he's using the old man as a weapon. He's so cool. Alright, hold on. I realize now that a line with a corner in it is not a straight line. Oh, you don't need to use the brush move on? And if you do use the brush move on it, it still works. Good to know. Damn, okay. Huh. Well, that wasn't too hard. I'm pretty good at this. Maybe I'm a Japanese god. Have you thought about that? Maybe I'm actually in the video game. Maybe it's just me for real. Okay, alright, dried up spring began flowing again. That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise over... Yeah, but what does praise do? Goes to your power, okay. What would a god be a cow of? Cool vibes, I think. Like if you're going to a party and you're like, please Moo, you're praying. Let me have good vibes, and then you have a good time at the party. That'd be me. Merriment and enjoyment, and also hungry. If you try real hard, your true power might just shine through. Wow. I wonder how this system works. Is it like levels? Is it directly... Do you get a boost proportional to the amount of praise you get? Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Oh, I wondered why when it panned to Shiranui over here, it didn't have the Amaterasu or the stripes, but I guess it's because he only sees them as the white wolf. It's like the biblical story about people worshipping the golden bull, but it's a false god. No, because this time it'd be real. This time it'd be real. You know, in India, cows are sacred because they have good vibes. So think about that one. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun. Wow, I obtained the feed bag. Freshly roasted seeds that seed-loving animals can't resist. Well, seed-loving animals do love seeds, so what can I do? Can't blame them. Look at this grub you. Is he a seed-loving animal? Oh, he's a bug. Alright, hold on. I gotta go toss away some of my stuff. Food, no, not food. Food packaging deposited. Let's use it when we try to approach an animals. Something good. Whoa, hiccup. Might come out of using it the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use creatures in this manner. But what the heck? Let's make an exception this time. There's something I wanted to tell you. You tell me a lot. Personally, I'm of the opinion that you could probably tell me everything all at once, and then we'd be done with the rest of the game, because it really feels like that. Open up the fan menu, and while the fan menu's open, you can check and use the items that you have. There are other things you can do there as well. So your key to a successful adventure. Okay, well let's pick up these, whatever they are. Humanity's faith made solid, restores a little solar. What the fuck is solar energy? I guess it's time to open up the fan menu. Alright, we're going to tools. We got the feed bag and we got the holy bone. Alright. Okay, so when I see an animal, I'll be able to panda this and use it. Okay, so solar energy is his life energy. I assume the praise is like an XP bar. It seems pretty full, so it'll save me from death like 3 times. These are all of the things I know. Seems pretty cool. Are there anything else in here? Nope. Logbook, travel guide, bestiary. Okay, well, not much in here, huh? From a tackle, you can initiate a dash with the stick. I don't know if I want to read all these, frankly, if we're being honest with you. Alright, you're so amazing and great, it is enough praise for you to get stronger. That's enough? Ah, I gotcha. So if I do this, and then, ooh, okay, yeah. Okay, so if you tackle and then you pivot with the stick, you can dash, which is pretty good. Oh, feed! Wow, this is pretty neat. I have not commented on this at all, by the way, but this game is very pretty. This game is very, it's very, how do I say this in a way that doesn't sound super stupid? The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker has a very distinct art style. And when it got remade, it was just ported to HD. Right, and that's all they really had to do, so they could bring the art style into high definition. And that's what they did there. Right now I'm playing Okami HD, which is the high definition version of the original Okami. It looks pretty cool. It's pretty dope. So if you feed birds, you get praise. I'm in. You got me. Alright, well now you have a bunch of people. I don't have any seeds. Oh, that's the village elder from earlier. I guess I'll listen to him. Great Shiranui, oh no. Okay, well he's fucking out of it. Art direction. Art is crazy to me that Expedition 33 won art direction. I'll say it. I'm the only one who said it. Everyone else was like, actually it's great, but nope. That's not true. I'm lying, by the way. People think Expedition 33 should not have won art direction. And personally, I have the same opinion, I think. I don't remember what it was up against. And I think the game does look pretty. But up against, like, Okami and Wind Waker. You know what I mean? Okami should win every year. They announced Okami 2 at some point, I think a couple years ago. And I was like, well, listen, if Okami 2 is coming out, I gotta beat Okami 1. Why am I not speaking? I'm gonna try and lean back in my chair. There we go, I think. Concentrate, look hard, you see, right behind you now. Oh, what the balls? There we go. So you can only do it so fast. I tried to get him in the air. I see that's not. It's not an attack thing. It's a whether or not they go into the state thing. Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. 11 seconds feels kind of long, but maybe not. You fight well. I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate the praise. Oh. They may be gone, but this place still lacks life. This does not give enough power to the sacred tree. It has, it's more, it has to be a horizontal line. Oh. That's a bit of a bummer. Damn, my ass is not fucking close at all for the level up. Hello? This is Mushi's mama. I don't know if it's stray dog monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops, going around digging holes. Should I do that? So long as you don't start digging holes with the Y, you can do whatever you want. It changed. My ass is not close. I'm trying to dig holes, but it's not. Oh. I consumed turnip tuber with crispy. There we go. I figured it out. Hello. Ow! She took my turnip. I'm not a nasty woman though. Thumpin's as far as it goes. Thank you very much, lady. I wanted to figure it out. A white wolf. Now that's just plain weird. Who's Mushi's mama's name? May I ask? Who is the name of Mushi's mother? I think she can be her own person. Alright, I'm no longer eating right now, so it's time for me to take that off. I remember when I used to eat a lot more on stream, I'd leave it on for like hours at a time, and I'd be like, oops. She looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat my dog? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mom attends to, and Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in the row. So all I gotta do is dig 10 turnips. How would I even... How in the world? Do I gotta attack her? Surely not. But how? Do I walk over here? You can stun her by slashing at her? Oh, by slashing her hat. I'm trying. Dig, brother. Okay, I got you. I don't want to attack her. I feel bad. Go. Alright, then we do this. This is a lot. this is kind of a pain in the ass. Alright, I want to do this. I want to do this again. How the fuck did Hayabusa get fucking 9 of these without the ability to slash at slash at this lady's hat? That dog is I think better than I'm giving him credit for. Yeah, what if I did that? There we go, it works. Where is she getting these new ones? It's... Oh, I'm out of ink! Oh, I was out of ink there for a minute. Okay. Wrong one. And you want to slash this? This is a tough minigame. When you go to Sun God School, they don't tell you that you're gonna have to slash at a lady's fucking hat. Get off of me, lady. That's not the Y button. I want that! Alright, where's Mushi? Hey, bud. You offered oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. You've broken Hayabusa's record by getting all 10 turnips, gosh darn it. You're the better canine. Oh, you can't see it. I'm at 39 praise right now. Hey lady, I'd like to apologize to you. That was an accident. Thanks to you, my son Mushi's misbehaving again. Hey buddy. Oh, he's a friend. Alright, I actually messed up my Y and my B button, but that'll be okay. Hello. Hello, Mrs. Orange. Did you come down the mountains to play with us? You'd better be careful. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. This here is Shiranui Niborn. If it isn't, Isun. I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Where's the drying pole? Oh. There you go, pal. A new drying pole. Where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. You don't think it was the dog and the bug that speaks or anything? You think it was... I mean, I guess I am a god, so it counts. The sun seems to be so far away. If only it would shine closer. Okay, man, if you want to. My word, the sun is suddenly drawn so close. Come back tonight if you want some. Alright, well that worked out. I'm at 46, by the way, in terms of praise. Where am I at? Yeah, there we go. It's just as funny to use the game barely as a use rejuvenation after this. There's no way! Rejuvenation feels like it would be, hey lady, what a listen. I'm not into bestiality. I'm not willing to go down that route. Maybe she's drunk. Working in the fields again, are ya? Soon are you and the wolf together? This is why I grow the rice for making sake. To manage the harvest all on my own. Maybe I should have Susanoo give me a hand this year. I think you found a friend. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. You'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Susanoo's a neighbor of mine, but he goes around with a huge sword. He's always practicing, and he's a direct descendant of our hero Nagi. He loves his sake too. Make sure to say hello. He could use a friend. He's always on his own. Rice balls, yum. I feel bad. Hey lady, do you want it? Do you care? It doesn't seem like she cares. I feel bad for stealing all of this rice. Then I'm not gonna die, so like, what do I need this for, you know what I mean? Anyways, this seems like a place I can go. I take it back, this doesn't seem like a place I can go. Whoa, don't listen lady, don't talk to me like that. I'm taking all of the rice. I'm taking all of the rice. I feel bad, kind of, but I want it. Alright, so we need to find Susanoo. Now here's the thing, I'm sure Susanoo is another god. I'm confident that they did not just run out of names and start randomly naming people gods. I'm sure this is important in one way or the other, but hold on, let me find out who Susanoo is. Is Susanoo no Okami the guy that kills Orochi? The younger brother of Amaterasu, goddess of the sun and mythical ancestress. Susanoo is one of the central deities of Japanese mythology. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Who killed Orochi? Who killed Charlie Kirk? Yeah, he's slain by the god Susanoo. You know that guy from Persona, do I? Oh, Susanoo no Okami. I don't know. Maybe I just had it wrong in my head. But yeah, Susanoo Oh is from Persona. This shit goes hard. I'm pretty sure he's one of the starting. Who the fuck? Why does he look like that? What the fuck? Whose persona is this? That's not Susanoo. Whose persona is this? Oh, he's Yosuke's? Talk about a fucking downgrade of a century. I think Jiraiya kills Orochi. Downgrade of 4 million years. I mean, fucking look at that. That is so much worse than this. This goes so hard. But no, Susanoo's the guy that killed Orochi. I know that. Other than in Naruto or Jiraiya does it, I don't know. I thought Sasuke kills Orochi, but I could be wrong. That's Yosuke's second awakening. Oh, okay. Yeah, no wonder, because I'm pretty sure the first one is Jiraiya. I think the first persona that Yosuke gets is Jiraiya, and then the second one, I guess, would be Susanoo, which is rather funny. Did you plan that reference when you said that Jiraiya killed Orochi? Then you said that Jiraiya kills Orochi, or did that just all work out in a magical way? Orange. Peach. You know, Georgia's meant to be the peach state, but we actually make Vidalia onions and blueberries. Those are our biggest agricultural exports. So, ever come to Georgia, don't really look for the peach. Don't really look for the peach, because the Vidalia onions are probably better. Do I know the difference between Vidalia onion and regular onion? Nope. Come on, get digging. Big turnip. Yeah, radish. In Naruto, Itachi kills Orochimaru with a Susanoo spell. Oh. Your state is known for its seafood. But that makes more sense, because you know, there is the ocean nearby. Yo, can this dog get drunk? I tried. I was thinking about getting sake at a restaurant for my birthday, but it didn't really work out because sake apparently is really strong. And by it didn't work out, I mean I didn't really care that much to be like, I'm definitely going here for my birthday, so either take me or I go myself. I'm saying it in a kind of confrontational way, but if I really wanted to go, I could have gone. I wasn't really thinking about that. All right, what's up, new friend? Don't wiggle your butt like that, man. I'll take a bite. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. Could this be a case of demonic possession? So he really... Oh, you're keeping him from moving the rock. You sick son of a bitch. You look like Goku, but evil. Maybe that is Goku, but evil. Because notably, Goku is a monkey that rides a magical cloud. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Yo, you're still alive, man? Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that guy's not alive. This game, listen. I understand that I'm in the first 2 hours of the game, but this game doesn't seem that hard. I think sake is more strong when it is warm. Really? I don't know. It'd be cool. Holy shit, just got 30 praise from that, which means I went from 46 to 76. That's pretty big. I'm glowing. My divine attributes can be enhanced. I'd like to try it. I think it'd be cool. What is my biggest problem? What does this mean? Okay, well, I can't increase my purse. I want to... Can't increase the astral pouch either. Okay, no, it's directly tied to like the number. It's all coming back to you. Lighten up for a while. This is one big step. Well, now I can do more ink. I'd like to try it sometime though. Now that I, well, it's not even now that I could drink, but now that it's easier for me to drink. Because before it's like, oh, because as long as you're under 21, it's like mildly difficult to like get, you know, without using social connections, it's hard to get alcohol. Right? If you do use social connections, it's easy to get alcohol, but if you don't, it's hard. Now I can just go buy shit that I want, and then I can try it. Tip, if you power slash these guys after you kill them, you get something for it. Oh shit, I should have done that. I had the opportunity to do that. Maybe I should try it. I don't know. Maybe I can do like a alcohol mukbang. You know, spin the wheel. I have like a Mike's Hard I had 3 different flavors of Mike's Hard Lemonade and then warm sake. You spin the wheel. Alright. I gotta go find Susanoo. I'm glad they're giving me the fucking arrow. I don't know where this guy is. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior. He's famous here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and off the wall. Well, if you like to drink, you probably like to sleep. Oh, I guess I can, oh, no wonder the sword was here. Looks like an etching of that Kushi girl. I wonder if that guy actually trains at all. I hope he trains. Hey! Open up, buddy! I thought he would, like, be sleeping inside, like he's some kind of pot child. I thought he'd be sleeping in... There's no fucking way this is the guy that does it. I feel like I've seen him before. Is this the guy that unleashed Orochi along the earth? Is this the guy that got the Orochi sword? For those of you who may... Yep, god fucking damn it. For those of you who don't know, at the start of this game, they tell the tale of a dog and Nagi. Nagi's a guy, Shirai Kumi is a dog or something, right? And they work together to seal Orochi, which is the 8-headed snake monster. Now, an hour into the fucking exposition, after Shirai Kumi dies, or not die, but like dies, is turned into a statue, some guy comes up, pulls a sword, pulls Nagi's sword, which is with the main guy, pulls the sword out of the stone, and then Orochi is released. And I'm pretty sure it looks exactly like this asshole. What business do you have with Susanoo, the greatest warrior ever? Yeah, I think you might be over-exaggerating. Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. You would be lucky if I even let you see the power slash it would take to kill you. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? He's totally the best. This guy's the worst, bro. All brawn and no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. He looks an awful lot like one. We're taking him with us. Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? The neighbors will think that you're finally getting off your ass to do something, bro. Fucking hate this guy. He has a picture of like a real woman that he knows in real life, and fucking's like, oh. Would I be like honored, or would I be scared if someone I know had a shrine of me in their home? I guess it depends on if they were a cute girl. If they were a cute girl, I'd be honored, but and everyone else, I'd probably be like, no. I think that's really what comes down to it. I think conventional attractiveness goes a long way between something being fun and like kind of crazy but also cute, and this absolute psychopath behavior. Tohen Boku. You're the legendary Susanoo. None other than Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived. I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is in my way. I don't think he can do it. He doesn't strike me as the type of guy who can. He can't fucking do it, dude. You've got to be kidding me. This guy's the worst. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. Wimp. I've never seen this guy train ever. It's like power slash just isn't enough. It's a strong boulder, alright. I figured I'd give it a try. I figured I'd give it a try, you know what I mean? I know, maybe I can bring the sun really close. Oh, that's my solar life. That's not good. Is it? It auto jumps. I don't love that. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to get up here. Alright. I don't love the auto jumping. Fuck, that is a strong rock. There are a lot of strong rocks in here. I know I told the merchant that I could help, but a boulder of that size, I don't care if I'm of a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do one bit. I'll just have to train tomorrow. I can't train without sake. Training will just have to wait. Why do something today when you can do it tomorrow? I do like the face. Can I draw that? Because it looks like it's made of Japanese kanji or some shit. The problem is that I don't ever write Japanese kanji. So I feel as though it'd be tough. Alright, hold on. I'm about to do some not epic tomfoolery. I'm about to do some sketch. There we go. Main monitor? Alright. The ancient Japanese art of using a reference. No, that's not what it looks like. I kind of like him. I think he has a cool vibe to him. You know? Looks like a obese cat. Hold on. He kind of looks like an obese cat. You know, this is the chin, and then this is the double chin of the cat. God, that is horrific. I'm sorry I put that in your head. I'm sorry I put. Whoa! What did I just see? Holy shit! Holy shit! Look at this! Look at this! Goddamn! 70% learned how to use Revelation and use how to learn the Power Slash. 60% turned Kamiki Village back to normal. Only half of the people that own or play this game managed to make it that far. That's kind of crazy, right? Seems like it. Alright, hold on. I want to do this. How do Steam percentages work? I always thought it was. I thought it was like of people who have opened the game once at least. You know what I mean? What counts as a player? Yeah. Secret tip to increasing your average completion rate? What do you mean? Just play the just play the fucking video game. What? I understand why I have multiple achievements in Final Fantasy that are 40%. I'm not that far in. If it's everybody who owns the game, then I mean it just seems a little peculiar. But if I personally I thought it was everybody who just opens the game. If players were defined as anyone who has bought the game, my achievement percentages compare me to not only people who have played the game, but also those who haven't even downloaded it, which means my achievement is less impressive than one's initial intuitions might suggest. On the opposite end, if you define players as someone who has played the game for over an hour, or perhaps anyone who's played the game for at least as long as I have. Pineapple on Pizza, free game which has an achievement for play that have 100% unlock. At the time of testing, there were 2,668 reviews, and the game had been opened out for approximately 9 hours. I was unable to find a way to review a game I do not own, so it's safe to assume all those reviews have the game tied to their account, even if they have not actually installed or played it. Well, you need to play it for a little bit, right? Before adding to the account, before installing and after installing, percentage for play remained at 100%. Okay, so it has to be between people who have opened the game, I think. It is probably safe to assume that percentages are based on the number of players that have actually started up the game. Trime had 106,000 players. This means either at least 2,260 had that achievement bugged, or Steam does not limit it to only players that have started the game. It is rewarded for starting up the game. No user interaction required. This achievement has a 98% lookable unlock. So this doesn't help at all. So it either definitely does players that have started up the game, or does not. Oh, it's definitely this one. 100%. It's totally this one. Because you don't get an achievement. You don't get an achievement retroactively unless they like manually do that. You have to boot up the game. So like if you played the game and you just never played again, holy shit, it's nighttime. I gotta go get my cherry cake. I'm sorry, Okami. I didn't mean to leave you out in the cold. I'm gonna pick up some cherry cake from here, and then I'm gonna go to the sake girl. Hello, can I please have some sake? Or cherry cake. Upsy daisy. Holy shit, what the fuck? What the hell? Thank you. Take these with you. They're best when they're fresh. Nice. Alright, what do you got in there, old man? You're that unruly white dog. Well, white one, I respect animals and their customs. Anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with heartless. Hello, Mr. Orange. If I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Oh, this guy's a pain in the ass. Oh, he needs me to talk to him. She's known as the Konohana. She's been worshipped as our gardening deity for ages now. Konohata Kitan is a Japanese... I don't think that's what they meant. Konohana? Konoha means... Konoha is the hidden leash village, right? So it probably just means like... tree. In Japanese. Alright, hold on. I texted my friend. He said that he'll ask his parents if I can stay over. I had a dreadful dream. I'd like to see Konohana restored to her former glory. Troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand. Well, I think you're a mean guy, Mr. Grinch. And I gotta go talk to the alcohol lady. That's the radish. This is Miss Alcohol. Hey. Hey. Hey, you. Hey, you. This must be where she ages the sake. Wake up. Wake up. Do I gotta bite her? I don't want to. Wake up. Okay, well, what do I do? I'm taking these. It said that it'd give me a logbook. If we went in the block, there's no way I can get back to the city. Yeah, but he wants to get sake from the lady. And the lady's sleeping. Do I gotta wait for the sun? Is there actually a day-night cycle in this? I tabbed out for like a little bit. Was that a mistake? Damn. Maybe it was a mistake to tab out. You know? I don't know, maybe someone's in here. Hello. Oh, nobody's in here. I'll take this though. We're just leaving shit out. If we're leaving stuff out, I mean, I'll have it, but... Yeah, but he's gonna be like, oh, I want alcohol so bad, and I'll be like, ah, but the lady's sleeping, so what am I supposed to do? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. You know, this is my fault for getting into my little Steam percentage tangent. It's a little crazy that like half of the people that pick up this game just don't get this far. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the exposition's a lot. I think it's kind of boring, and I think you could do better with it. But if you're buying Okami, it's probably because you heard it was like really good. You know what I mean? So surely you tough it out for at least 2 hours. Like, there's this game I really don't like. It's called Triangle Strategy. This game sucks. This game's miserable. This game's the worst. You're 26% of people, 25% of people. What achievements have I opened? This is my second favorite game for a reason. You mean, okay, you're talking about Okami. You get win a battle for the first time, 87, 62, unanimous, and like all of this is at 40%, and then it slowly dwindles down. I find it really hard to believe that Okami's start is at the same the same kind of percentage rate, slightly higher than like hours into Triangle Strategy, because this game sucks dick. Thank you for agreeing with me about Triangle Strategy. I tried to play the game. I really did. I tried to enjoy it. It is not good. It is bad. I almost reached the end. I'm like on chapter 17. I just can't fucking bear it to play more. I just can't fucking do it. So I wanted to. I really wanted to beat the game, but the dialogue is bad. The story is even worse. The basic gameplay is like fine. It's good. It has good concepts, but I don't think it ever like. But it never expands on it. I think it never does anything really cool or awesome, and that sucks. All right, the windmill has been created. Why the fuck did you give sake to a monster? Damn. Her torso is wide as fuck. Or is tall as hell. The mill's been mended. Who's done that? I've completely given up on the idea of making sake, but now I can do it. She's very middle heavy, I think. I'm sorry, I'm booting up Paint 3D again. You gotta understand, she's very middle open. And the neck. And then this is the torso. And then these are the legs. This is what she's built like, dude. This isn't how you want to be built. She looks like that, I'm telling you, bro. God, I was watching a YouTube short. YouTube shorts have destroyed me. I'll say it. I was watching a YouTube short earlier of like Rule 34 Dole, and the idea is it's like a higher or lower game, but instead of for like movie rating or YouTube video views, it's like how many uploads there are to a certain tag on the fucking porn website. I wonder, because The idea of Rule 34 is that everything has at least one piece of porn made of it. I wonder if she's on there. And I wonder if they drew her anatomically correct. It's called the Vist of the Gods. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I keep pressing X when I mean Y, and vice versa. I'm used to the Xbox controller, where it's A, B, right bottom, X, Y, left top, but it's YX. Alright, take this alcohol, you piece of shit. And so help me God, if you're not like an anime character where you drink and then get super strong, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. What a glorious day. A man without a drink is like a warrior without his sword. It is said that Nagi himself... Don't fucking talk to me, bro. I'll just try a bit of my usual routine. Is he actually... I worry if he's actually goated, because then we'll have to deal with him. We'll have to deal with him anyways. You've got to be fucking with me, dude. I'm doing it for him. Exploding implosion. Whoa. Whenever we do it at the same time, it gets stronger. That, or I'm doing it for Susanoo. What the fuck? What's happening here? What arm? What arm? What's going on? You slice that huge rock clean and ab. You really are something. Whenever we use the power slash with Susanoo, it gets stronger? Of course I could. I'm Susanoo, descendant of Nagi. The greatest warrior ever. You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Square Enix is the strangest company. Does Square Enix make Final Fantasy VII? They make. I know they did Kingdom Hearts. So I guess they just do a ton of weird games. Thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Oh my god. This is a job for the most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. When you load up Final Fantasy VII, it says Squaresoft, so I guess they changed their name. Just sit back and watch the great Susanoo work his magic. Ha 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 ha. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Glorious Amaterasu! Okay, putting a peach on her butt is a little insane. What a pleasure to witness your heroic deeds, Ivanhoe! When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. It's because since the Square and Enix had a merger, I don't know who Enix is, that's the thing. I've never heard of Enix. I never heard of Squaresoft before I fucking played Final Fantasy VII. And if they're making Final Fantasy VII, which is apparently the greatest game of all time, then clearly they didn't need to merge with Enix. I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. Owned. Owned. Enix make Dragon Quest? Damn, never mind. Fuck. I'll crawl. See, he is a sex criminal. Like, this guy is a sex criminal. I understand that shit was different back in the early 2000s. But maybe things didn't have to be. You know what I mean? Let's get back to that reward thing. Give a reward to me, not the fucking bug boy. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I am afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village, my roots spread far and wide. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well as my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. This is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings by lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Oh, I pressed the fucking... Oh my god, I gotta go find those, huh? Oh my god, that looks like Japan, but I know for a fact it is not all of Japan. I have grown tired. I haven't even the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Blah, 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 blah. This guy's the fucking worst, dude. I can't fucking skip past this dialogue. I can't do it. It's not possible. I'm pressing the buttons. I'm pressing all the fucking buttons I know. I did. Please don't give me a yes or no. Please do give me the yes or no. It's the same thing happened with Bandai Namco. I love when different video game companies merge together and then the games they make now are worse than the games they made before they merged together. That's my favorite part of video game. You know, when Activision Blizzard became the same thing and they released Overwatch 2, which was worse than Overwatch 1. Or Black Ops 7, which was worse than Black Ops 6. I happen to be of the opinion that I love it when games go to shit because of mergers. What can I say? It's the one constant in my life. I'm getting Stockholm Syndrome into it. Okay, so all I gotta fucking do is follow this map, right? Not quite what I was looking for. Wrong button. That is the options button. Can I get a zoom in, maybe? Can I get a zoom out? Wrong button again. Okay, so I am here in this little nook. Oh, so I need to go out and then go left. Okay. First of all, can I climb walls infinitely? Because I thought I saw a guardian sapling up here. No, you get one. Because I'm pretty sure there's a guardian sapling up there. But whether or not I can get there is an entirely different matter. I might need to attack from the top. But I can only go to the top of there. So I'd have to find another place. It's more of a wall jump. That's... Oh, what was I saying? I'll take it. I'll take it, I guess. 2 hours and 31 minutes. Ah, cool rabbits. Alright, what do you got for me, merchant? I have... How much yen do I have? 5,140 yen. Okay. I have $33. Why do I have $33? I'm sorry? Hold on. Yen inflation calculator. So we'll find the oldest number. So it'd be 33,000 yen. Okay, so this is the oldest we can go. This is actually a good number. This is actually a good number. All right, like a couple hour, like literally like 2 hours and a half of like fighting monsters or something. You know, that is that's not bad. That's not bad for an hour's work. That's really good actually. You know, and considering how this was in 1956, if you think about when Okami takes place, this is probably like a lot more. You know what I mean? When you think about it, it's probably a lot more. It's probably worth a lot more than that. So he's fucking rich. So I guess it's all in the eyes of the beholder. $500. What? This guy's a robber. I don't need any temporary increases of anything. I'm the GOAT. Yeah, this feels like a consumable. Considering how these kind of turn directly into praise, it seems like it would be in my best interest to maybe... Animals who dine on fish. Let's give them feedback herbs. Eat my herb. Consume now. It's very pretty, I will say. I feel like the cutscene's a little long, but it's very pretty. Yeah, so I just paid 500 yen for approximately 6 praise, which is cool. Oh, can I feed them again? No, I can bite them. Fish is very rarely useful, only cats and tigers want it. Well, I have great news. I have 2 for when I come across a cat and or a tiger. Another genius move from old Muubody here. That's plus 3 praise. I'm at 35 right now. I'm gonna go feed the birds up here. And then I'll probably call it a day when it comes to feeding, right? Dare I say call it a day entirely. It's been about 2 hours and 40 minutes. I thought I'd stream for a lot longer, but I'm tired. Yeah, that's plus 4 praise. Alright, what do I got in the tank here? I need 50, and I have 39. Alright, well now I look like a clown. Everyone's laughing at me. Oh, it's Mr. No Praise. That's what they called me in middle school. Yeah, it's not really going anywhere. Oh, wait, can I feed you? Dogs are carnivorous. It's a little crazy because they do eat, they're omnivorous. They eat herbs as well. I mean, the guy ate fucking turnips earlier, but listen, if you want to give me free praise, I'll take it. Unfortunately, it was not enough to pass me past the 50 mark. It is 40. I'm at 49, which is a lot of praise coming from that dog. Unfortunately, it is not enough for what I need. I'll buy something and then I'll see if I can sell stuff. Having at least one of everything. I'm not selling these. Holy bone 250? No, I'm not selling you my holy bone for 250. You think I'm a chump? You think I'm some kind of... You think you can scam me? Don't think that, because it'd hurt my feelings if you did. Kamiki Village. I don't want to hop off. Do I want to end stream? I think I do. I'm kind of tired. I think I do. I'm a little tuckered out. You know? Oh, by the way, it's New Year in Europe. At least in Germany and whatnot. And for Tony. So that's pretty cool. What? Oh, I thought it was exit the game. How do I exit the game? No wonder. I was like, huh? I guess I can just turn it off because I saved, right? I mean, I don't... Oh, there it is. I was wondering, like, some Switch games don't have like a quit to menu thing, and the reason why is because they're on the Switch and you're meant to press the home button. But most computer games, in fact, do have a quit down screen thing, just so that you don't need to fucking go into your task manager or some shit and fucking nuke them. Awesome. All right. There's text. There's meant to be text in the top corner, and there's not. It's because I turned it off. Alright. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time, because I had a pretty good time. I think Okami HD is pretty fun. I know I didn't play a lot, especially for a game that's pretty long. But in my defense, I don't have anything. Normally I'd come up with something, but I don't know. New Year's, higglema-jigglema-roll, you get it. So thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time, because I had a great time, and I hope that I'll see you again soon. If you haven't already, maybe consider following or subscribing to the Twitch or the YouTube, whatever platform you happen to be on. And I guess have a happy new year. I hope we all have a good 2026. Unless you're one of my ops. Unless you're one of my enemies, in which case I hope you have a worse 2026. Goodbye.